Dear students, welcome to the video of our third module, Rethinking Bilingual Education for Diversity in Educational Communities. I think that to rethink the principles of bilingual education in the 21st century is a must, especially if we believe that the future may start today. To rethink the principles of bilingual education in the 21st century implies yielding contributions from the local context where we are to the global environment surrounding us. Local communities struggle to deal with the unfinished colonialism domain, especially if we talk about the context of Latin America and other marginalized regions around the world, which also let us see how members of minority groups struggle with the imposition of sociocultural factors that turn out into stereotypes and discriminatory practices. In between these contrapositions, educators, leaders, and participants of educational communities are called to redefine a more solid critical position that encourages a framework that provides communities members a more open and equal perspective in society. It is not an easy task, mainly because the current world and the conditions of it have shown us unequal living conditions and lack of equity among countries and regions on the planet. Besides, it has been demonstrated the urgency of critical thinking, especially in education and learning environments. Of course, among our learners, this is what I mean. Indeed, the third stage of our master program, which focuses on contributions and dissemination, respond to the outcome through which you will contribute through the final result of this third module. In other words, the module goes beyond a theoretical component, as we have seen it through the videos of the previous modules. And my invitation for you is to encourage action, to be more participative and more critical about the conditions that you face in your bilingual learning environments, and of course, in our society. So let's share in detail some of the considerations that we will see through the third module. In this way, the third module focuses on rethinking the framework for 21st century bilingual education. It means that we aim to interpret literature constructs and considerations around human, social, and cultural diversity through a critical position manuscript for integrating and applying knowledge regarding difficulties, constraints, and possibilities of educational communities in bilingual education. As the previous modules, in this third one, we will start with the understanding and reflection upon constructs and considerations from literature, for them to integrate and apply those arguments from a critical position for advocating essential considerations about human and sociocultural diversity. We will carry out those actions to contribute and disseminate, which means that we will elaborate a critical reflection for transferring knowledge from literature to the actual configuration of an educational community regarding those human and sociocultural aspects. We will do that through a manuscript that could mirror your critical perspective on human and sociocultural diversity. So as you see here, we have an overview of the third module, which closes our course of education and multicultural society. Thank you for your attention.